reminder that we are recording our session today, just so everybody is aware. Toby, did you have a question? You can type it in the chat if you'd like. So we are going to get started. It is 9:08 here in Alberta, and we know that everybody's got things to do today. So just wanted to welcome you to our open house. So just a little overview in what open house is. So today and tomorrow on campus, so on the Vermilion campus where I'm located, and on the Lloydminster campus where Chahad is located, we open the doors to our college, and we invite potential students like yourself from really all across Alberta, Saskatchewan, Canada. Sometimes we have guests come from the East Coast, from BC and Manitoba, to come check out our campus and do tours and sit in on some classes and just get to actually see what Lakeland offers. Because we are the international department, though, we don't necessarily have the luxury to just welcome everyone in from around the world. So this is our way to connect with everybody, and welcome you to our campus in a virtual sense. So that's what's going on today. Yesterday, Chahat, Jose, and myself were on a virtual fair with CICAN, and had met a few students there. So if anybody would like to speak after and speak Spanish with Jose, you're able to connect with him. Jose can maybe put his email in the chat. So if anyone's here today from that virtual fair, we just wanted to welcome you and say hello. Also let you guys know that today and tomorrow virtually, we are waiving the application fee. So there is a promotional code, which we're going to share at the end of our presentation. You can write it down, and then you can hop online and make your application. So my name is Jill Applegate. I'm the International Student Support Coordinator on the Vermilion campus. I do things like supporting students who have questions about programs, offering support through the application process when you get here, provide supports with whatever students need, and then do things like this where we get to share information about our college and get connected with people. So I've been here for quite a few years in different roles. So yeah, so that's me. So I'm going to pass it on to Chahat to chat a little bit more about herself and the campus. Yeah.
Thanks. Hey, so my name is Chahat Sarwara. I'm the International Student Support Coordinator on Lloydminster campus, and I've been with International for almost over 8 years. And welcome, everyone. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
So where is Lakeland College? Lakeland is just give me a second. My thing is acting up. So Lakeland is situated between the cities of Edmonton and Saskatoon. We have two campuses. One is in Vermilion and another one is in Lloydminster. Our Vermilion campus started in 1990, so it's almost 109 years old. And our Lloydminster campus opened on, Vermilion was opened in 1930 and Lloydminster was opened in 1990. So the Lloydminster city is the only bi-provincial city in Canada, which means it lies on the border of Alberta and Saskatchewan. Now, because our campus, Lloydminster campus, is bi-provincial, it makes us, the Lakeland College is registered in both the provinces, in Alberta as well as Saskatchewan. So that means that our students get opportunity to apply for permanent residency in Alberta or Saskatchewan. And this is the exclusive opportunity that only our students get in Canada. Okay. Oh, do you want to play the video, Jill? Oh, I can't hear you.
I certainly can. Sorry, I didn't have that prepared. Jose just said, please share your screen. So is everyone able to see my screen? You can see it, Chahat?
I can see it, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't have this prepared. Oh, okay. Fernanda can see it. Okay. And I hope that this sound works for this, Chad. I know sometimes we have issues with our sound, so I'll just have to.
We'll try.
We'll try. It might be a little bit too slow today to be able to share things like this.
Or we can maybe just send the link and then.
Yeah, for sure.
I
think that might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do
that. I'm just gonna shut that. Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. All right. So our Lakeland College was ranked best in Canada. This survey is back from 2017. We haven't had a survey since then, but according to this survey, we were the most recommended college by students. We were second in best overall value, the quality of education and the services that you get makes us second in Canada. And we have happiest students. So because we are a small college, we pay better attention to each individual. So that would mean that if you have a problem, it will get addressed, and that would lead to happier students. Our students graduate job ready. We have hands-on learning in all of our programs, so that makes you uh, eligible to get a job after you graduate. And this is why we were ranked third. We were also ranked third in best career services and fourth for best for employer recruiting. Just give me a second. Can you see me?
I can see you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My thing is fluctuating here.
Okay.
All right, so why choose Lakeland College? Now, as I said, we are the only bi-provincial college in Canada. So you get the opportunity to apply for permanent residency in Alberta or Saskatchewan once you graduate. Our tuition fee is affordable. The cost of living in these towns, cities, is very inexpensive as compared to bigger cities. The residence would cost you anywhere from $85 a week to $155 a week, which is really this is a competitive price when it comes to other colleges. Alberta and Saskatchewan have strong economies. In Alberta, you would only pay one tax, which is 5% GST, while in all other provinces, you would pay 5% GST in addition to 13% tax, provincial tax. So you save more money. You would have higher disposable income here. And there are lots of jobs. Uh, Again, permanent residence opportunities that you can get at Lakeland College are great. We have smaller class sizes, so you will get better support from instructors. They would know you by your name, and more attention would be paid to you. Um, Again, we have lots of student supports. We have health and wellness coordinators. We have academic advisors. We have all sort of support for our students here. And also, because we are a DLI, you can work off campus or on campus or both while you're a student here.
Awesome. So I will take over. So I'm gonna talk about the Vermilion campus and the programs that we offer here, and then Chihat's gonna cover the Lloydminster campus. So this is a picture of where I am right now. I'm actually in that building that's on the bottom at the front of the college. That's our alumni hall. At the top of the screen, that's our student managed farm. We have the largest student managed farm in Canada. So that just attributes to our hands-on experience that our students are actually running this farm. So it's kind of cool. On the right-hand side of the screen, which is just cut off, is our residence village. So just so you know kind of how close in proximity residence is, it's super convenient. And then on the left-hand side, which is just cut out, is our family housing residence. So some of our international students will choose to live in there together. And then if you bring your families, that's where some of our students live who bring their families. So it looks like a large college. It really isn't. It feels very much like just a small community. The population of the college in total, which includes our fire school and our apprenticeship programs, is about it's about 1,000. The population of Vermilion is about 4,000. We have 6 faculties on this particular campus. Our community here, because we have the farm, it is very much a smaller farming town community. So it's small, it's quiet. It really is a safe place for people to raise their families. The population here, we do have an elderly population, but a lot of families live in Vermilion, so it really is a nice place to live. So at Lakeland College, we have 1-year certificates. So most of our faculties will offer a 1-year certificate, and we also offer 2-year diplomas. So just so you know the difference in the words that we're going to use, as well as we do have a post-bachelor certificate. So that's more for when somebody has completed a degree in their home country and just want a 1-year certificate to complement that. So I'll talk a little bit about that on the next slide. So our School of Agricultural Sciences, we offer 1-year certificates, 2-year diplomas, and a degree in Bachelor of Ag Technology. We're really excited to offer bachelor programs now. So like I said, we have the largest student managed farm in Canada. So our students, like I said, are running the farm. As you can see, they're out in the field. They are, paying attention to the health of the herds that we have on campus. They are, checking on the animals. They're running our dairy barn, which is pretty cool. We have a program called Agribusiness, and those students actually run like different commerce kind of businesses on campuses. And one of them is they do a Christmas trade show in the winter where they get exhibitors to come and sell their goods. So they run that. And then they also do a Band in the Sand concert, which hosts about 2,000 students on campus. So they're in charge of running that whole entire thing. In the second year, so the first year students are in class learning the theory and like the practical part. Second year, they are doing the student managed farm component. So students are actually a part of a team, whether it's marketing, finance, nutrition, on our campus. There are opportunities for practicums in the second year, but that does mean then that you're not a part of that student managed opportunity on campus, which really provides you with a ton of hands-on learning. So it's kind of a cool part of our school. Under the one-year certificate, you'll see the post-bachelor commercial egg production certificate. So if anyone is interested in that, and you do have a degree from your home country in agriculture, you just need to have a WES assessment done on that. And you can certainly email me if you have any questions about that. Next slide, Jill. Our next school is our School of Environmental Sciences. So we do, oh, I just see people coming in. We do in this one as well offer a certificate of general environmental sciences and some two-year diplomas, a couple of them which are new to Lakeland College. Things are always changing and we're trying to provide the best courses and experiences for students. And then we also have an applied degree in environmental sciences. So if you complete a diploma with us in one of our areas, then you can stay and complete the applied environmental sciences degree. The real cool thing about this school of environmental sciences is that you have a ton of opportunity to get connected to the industry. Students in all of our programs, they do a lot of field trips. They have a field week where in Canada, you're aware that we have winter, so it's a little bit harder for our students to get outside and check crops and waters because everything's frozen. So in September, we do a field trip where students are outside and they are doing a week of hands-on in the field learning. Our environmental sciences students are normally in class half-time and in lab half-time. So it really does allow students to be learning themselves and actually doing the work. Our next school on the Vermilion campus is our School of Human Services. So this is a really popular area at Lakeland College. So we do offer one-year certificates again and two-year diplomas. In our human service programs, every single semester, our students will have a 4-week practicum. So that is where you are going to be working directly with children right away. We actually have a daycare on our campus, so it's quite fun. We always have little children around the campus, but our students actually are working with kids pretty early on, so they are able to get that hands-on learning. And then in the second year of our early childhood education program, students create a play program for the community. So it's part of that hands-on learning where they're in charge of creating the program, marketing, taking registrations, and then creating the programming. So making sure that the kids have activities, planning out the snacks, and the care for the children. And they do that in the second year of that program. And then last but not least on this campus is our interior design technology program. So this is a 2-year diploma that's offered on our campus. You'll see in the picture there the girls that are looking at the house structure. That's actually our first year, that's our second year classroom. So the first years and the second years have their own classroom, which is very much modeled after what a studio looks like. So students have their own space for the whole year where you're able to keep the materials that you need for your design projects and your coursework. This is where students spend their year. We also have, you can see the students down at the bottom at the computer. That is a computer lab that is only for our interior design students. It is locked. Students in that program are the only ones that actually have access to it. And then our students also have their own printing room. Because you are doing different kinds of assignments, you do need some different yeah, Fernanda, this is your program. Yeah, you do have different needs, so we make sure that our students have those. It is a very busy program, so the courses that you take in the first semester are going to build on the projects that you do in the second semester, and then so on. They do a couple really cool field trips in this program. They'll take students down to Calgary to design shows, and normally go to Toronto as well to go to some design shows. So that's essentially where our students get to go behind the red ropes and go behind and go meet people and get connected to industry. So it's a really cool opportunity, and the faculty in that program are pretty amazing. And then at the end of the program, there is a 2-month practicum opportunity. So our students are finding amazing practicums in that area, and a lot of times it turns into employment opportunities. So it's a really great great program to be involved in.
Okay, so this is our Lloydminster campus. As you can see, we have residents right over there, those tiny little houses, and it is just 2 to 3 minutes walk to campus. So it would be really great if you live in residence, as it would save you time and energy in winters, especially because you would not be rushing. And yeah, so our building is fairly modern and new. Lloydminster City has a population of around 31,000 people. It's a small community, so we are better connected. Basically, this city offers, it has a small town heart with big city amenities, as you may say. Um, all right, so this campus, we have around 1,200 students, both domestic and international combined. We offer 4 programs on this campus. The first one is business. That's the most popular one. Next slide, Jill. So business, we offer 1-year certificate, 2-year diplomas, as well as students may have an opportunity to complete a degree with us. So 1-year certificate, we have business administration certificate, which is more of a general business courses. And we also have administrative professional, where you would also get an opportunity to go on a practicum after 2 semesters. The other one is 2-year diploma. So we have actually 5 majors now: general business, accounting, marketing, real estate appraisal and assessment, and small business and entrepreneurship. So another thing is that if you are not sure which major you want to choose, you can start off with business general. And then once you're on campus and you are more certain what you want, you can always change your major. You will work with academic advisor to find the right path for you. And once you complete 2 years with us, you can always come back and do 2 more years and get a degree. So our oh, no, we can stay on the business slide. Sorry.
It's okay.
So our students get hands-on learning. They host text clinics. We also we have service business fairs once a year where employers would come on campus and they actually choose employees, and that is none other than our students. Um, you can also work with business department in a fashion show where students get an opportunity to shop on a budget to put together a business outfit. There are employment fairs, as we talked, and also we have a club concession stand where students sell tickets and stuff during our games. So it's really hands-on learning that you would get all year around at your time at Lakeland. Next program, please. So energy. Oh, I forgot to mention that in business, we have two intakes, January and fall. We are currently accepting applications for both the terms. Energy is only offered in August every year. We have 1-year certificate as well as 2-year diplomas in this again. The first one is 1-year certificate. We have heavy oil operation technician, and there is a practicum component to it. We also have sustainable energy. So this is an online program which would not qualify you for study permit or postgraduate work permit. This is for someone who just wants professional development. And if you choose a 2-year diploma, you can get heavy oil power engineering. That is our HOPE program. And another diploma is again sustainable energy technology, but this is online program. In this, our students benefit from industry-supported practicum, where they can network with employers and may even secure employment upon graduation. Our instructors have strong connection to industry, and you will graduate job ready. Our heavy oil students get up to 200 hours of firing time. We are home of Canada's only educational once-through steam generator. And our students are actually the one who produce 94% of heat and electric power to our Lloydminster campus as well as the residents. So that is pretty cool. Once you graduate from energy program, you can work in hospitals, power plant, food processing plants, and so on. Next, we have health and wellness program. We offer 2 1-year certificates under this program, esthetician and clinical esthetician. In esthetician, you will learn how to do manicure, pedicures, waxing, facials, massage, and all these cool things. Our students work with real clients. They book appointments, they take care of, they handle the money, they do everything. So you see in the picture, these students are working with real clients on campus. And another program is clinical esthetician. It is more on the medical side of aesthetics. Students learn how to do, uh, medical facials, microdermabrasion, tattoo removals, laser hair removal. So things like that. And once you master the skills in our on-campus labs, you'll put them directly into practice during the 3 full-time practicum placements. So it's not a typical classroom. You'll be working and learning in a salon, a real spa. Life at Lakeland. So we offer many services that I mentioned before. We have lots of clubs. Actually, tomorrow we have our international event for all the students. We will be having a DJ next. Our students are all excited for this. And yeah, we have lots of clubs. If someone wants to form a club, let's say chess club, you can do so. We also offer peer tutoring that is for free of charge. If you are struggling academically, you can get help. And again, there is no charge to it. Also, if you are, let's say, good in any subject, you can become a peer tutor and will get paid for it. And those hours working on campus would not count towards your off-campus 20 hours a week. We have recreation and athletics, Indigenous sports services, academic advisors on campus, health and wellness services, and these are purely confidential services. If you are struggling with anything, we have help. So we recommend students to get help before it gets too late, because we really care for you. We also have orientation events where we would tell you some, tips and tricks how you can excel at Lakeland and begin your life in Canada. Then we have residence events, wellness events. We have student association. It's a student body formed for, they would have activities throughout the year for you guys. We have commons and library. We have student ambassadors and many, many more programs. We also have Safe Walk. So if you are on campus and you don't feel comfortable going to, let's say, if you're staying in residence and you are here late night working on a project or studying and you don't feel safe, our security will walk you to your dorms, or yeah, just to make sure that you're safe. Athletics. So we have volleyball, basketball, soccer, these teams, futsal, rodeo, rowing, curling, cross country. And so these are some of our teams that students can participate in. I'm not sure, but it's really intense and very competitive. So if you can take a part, you can always go watch games on campus. We have tournament going on currently, and yeah, there is a volleyball game that we're going to today. It's really nice, actually. These teams compete with other teams in Canada. And I remember this one time our volleyball team, women's volleyball, won national Canadian tournament, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I don't know if this is gonna work for sound, but I've got my settings open, so we'll give it a try. This is just a residence video. If it doesn't work, then we'll send it to you. Okay.
Yeah, there is no sound.
Okay, and when I look at my audio settings, okay, I don't actually have any other options to choose from. They're all kind of the same. So this was just a video just highlighting our residents. It's just a promotional video. So we'll follow up with everybody after this and send you the links to all the videos. We only have 2 in this presentation, but we'll definitely send you the link. I see that Fernanda had a question. If I want to join a team, but my campus is Vermilion, what can I do? So, Fernanda, what I would recommend is at the bottom here, we have the website, so gowrestlers.ca. So if you are interested in and you play one of these sports already at a high level, then I would connect with the wrestler webpage, talk to the coaches, just kind of see what the expectations are. The interior design technology program is very intense, and typically those students don't, like, you do have a little bit of extra time, but I'm not sure if traveling to Lloydminster would fit, but you could absolutely talk to the coaches just to kind of see what, if that's possible. We do have, you probably never tried curling before. It is a very Canadian kind of sport. So, but I mean, we do have a rowing team which does run in the fall when students get to school, and a lot of students that join the rowing team have actually never rowed before, and it doesn't really interfere much with studies. So, Fernanda, we can chat about that a little bit more um, after that. So I'll just skip over to our residents. So we've both mentioned that our residences are very convenient. They're on the property, so you're not having to worry about driving in the winter, riding a bike. You're close. It allows you the opportunity to get connected to domestic students that you never would have met had you not lived in residence, and connected to other students who are in your program as well. So it allows for opportunity to study and to have a group of students to support you. Sometimes when our international students move to Vermilion or Lloydminster, there is a little bit of homesickness, obviously, that can occur, which we all understand. So being in residence, you're surrounded by a lot of other students who are also living away, maybe from home for the first time as well. They do a lot of activities in residence, which is kind of cool. So if you are kind of feeling, a little bit isolated or lonely, there's always opportunity to be getting out there and connecting with other students. Every building in our residence has a resident assistant. So they're the person who actually is the leader of the house. This year, actually, one of our international students from Mexico is one of our resident assistants. And so she's in charge of maybe organizing events, being a point of contact. So if a student has some kind of need or a complaint or an issue or whatever, can go to her and kind of, share those things. So this picture here, this is actually Lloydminster residence. So Chahat showed you those tiny houses, which aren't tiny when you're there. They're actually quite big. They just look tiny. So anyways, we do have quite affordable housing, and again, you are on campus, so you're not having to drive and pay for gas and that kind of stuff in the winter time too. So it is really handy. They do fun things like dorm wars in Lloydminster. They have the Prairies Pub, so there is a place for students to gather on. This is our traditional Vermilion residence with a few of our residence assistants from a few years ago. Normally students in their first year, they are sharing a room with somebody else. It's just kind of standard college. I think everyone has that common experience. Some of our students, though, from different areas, they like to all live together. So we do have an opportunity for international students to live in family housing. Those go quickly, so we recommend always anyways that as soon as you're accepted, that you do check out residence and that you do apply early so that you're able to get into the housing that you would like. On this campus, we have the Spurs Pub. That's another college bar on campus where students are, it's for the students, so you're able to go there during the week. It's also a place where students can gather and study and play pool and really just hang out together. So a lot of students do ask us about scholarship opportunities and financial aid kind of stuff. So we don't offer entrance awards. However, we do have quite an amazing awards and bursary program at Lakeland College through our financial aid. Yearly, we give approximately $1.3 million out to students between both campuses. And those awards and bursaries, they'll range anywhere from perhaps $500 to $2,000 and more. During the year, our financial aid team, they let students know when applications, when they're able to make an application for an award. So our international students have full access to this program when you're a student on campus. We did have quite a few international students get money last year to help cover some of their, some of their tuition or their, rent if they live in an apartment. So it is a really great program and opportunity. So I see that there are a couple questions. I'm just going to go over the admission process here quick, and then I'll put the we'll put the promo code on the screen so that if anyone's interested in applying today, they certainly can. So with everything that we said here today, I mean, Chat and I are always here to provide more information if you're not sure which program after we've gone over everything. It can be a little overwhelming. So first, we want you to pick a program that you're really interested in and one that you think is gonna maybe complement what you've done, or maybe you're on a new career path and you want to learn something different. So all of our programs are on the website, so we really encourage you to hop on there and look over what the courses are offered and see which really interests you. Review the admission requirements. So all of our programs, we need academic grade 12 English, and then depending, I mean, business is grade 12 math, our environmental sciences, and some of our agricultural programs require science. So just go to the program that you're interested in and look at what those requirements are. We also require all of our students to meet English language proficiency. So even our domestic students, going through the school system here have to meet that. So that for you might look like doing an IELTS test, maybe coming from a country like Nigeria, who is exempt from providing English proficiency, or maybe going through one of our partner schools who offer English language classes, which all of that you can find on our website, or you can just ask us and we'll make sure that you have the correct information. And then you're going to apply online. So today and tomorrow, that $90 application fee is waived and it is free today and tomorrow. And then you're going to email us your documents. So make sure to scan and email us in color your documents so that we're able to send them to admissions for assessment. Chahat and I are really quick with communicating. So right now, because it is open house, we're gonna I don't know, we're gonna get hundreds of applications here over the next few days. So we ask just this time of year to allow about 3 to 4 weeks for a decision to be made on your application. However, normally it is about 3 to 5 days for us to let you know exactly what you need, but Chat and I will be communicating with you right off the bat just so that you have somebody to talk to. And then as soon as you meet all of our requirements, we're able to provide you with an acceptance letter. So that's really exciting. So here is the free promo code. So you're going to go on applyalberta.ca, which I see I didn't put in this slide. And at the very end, at the payment page, you're going to enter apply for free 22. And that is your promo code. It is good for one application only. If you accidentally choose the wrong program, or you choose a program and then over the weekend you change your mind, you're like, oh, maybe I want to do something different, just email admissions@lakelandcollege.ca and let them know your name, student ID number, and then the program that you'd actually like, and we will make that change for you. Chahat, did I miss anything there?
No, I think you covered it all.
Okay. Okay. Um, okay. I see that there's a couple questions in the chat, so we'll see if my mouse is working here. Toby. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll just talk a little bit more about the post-bachelor commercial egg production certificate, Toby. So when a student does a WES assessment, the WES assessment has to reflect that the student has completed a 4-year degree. So, you know, although somebody might do a couple diplomas and it equals 4 years, a diploma isn't the same as a degree. So that's why we go through the process of a WES assessment, simply to make sure that that background 4-year degree is there, so that it complements what you're going to be taught when you get here in the certificate. So we can talk a little bit more about that, Toby, if you have some more questions. And you are in Ontario right now, so you're wondering if you can apply for the egg certificate or environmental certificate. Absolutely. And really for our certificate and diploma programs, we're simply assessing your high school documents. We do that for our domestic students as well. So even if they go to the University of Alberta, we still are really just still looking at high school transcripts. So if you do apply to one of those, Toby, then you can send us your high school documents. And Laura. So Laura Lopez from Western Canada Education Services, just a suggestion to create more pathways with a few different places. So thanks for this suggestion. We are kind of revamping our international department right now and kind of looking at who we're connecting with and, you know, really making sure that we can develop some solid connections and relationships with people. So we'll have a look at those. Thanks, Laura. Any other questions for us? Anything else, Chahat, that we can tell them or let them know?
Oh, there's a question. I can apply for a certificate program, right? Yes, Toby, you can. Yeah, Fernanda. The open house is today and tomorrow, so we have 2 days.
Maybe I'll put and so free applications are going to close at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow, October 22nd. So you'll have until the very end of our day tomorrow to submit a free application.
Jill, if you want, you can put up the next slide so they have our email address.
Okay.
That's not a problem, Fernanda. It's just that we would need your passport to match the information on the application. Um, but you can submit it later. We do accept Duolingo. Our score is 100 overall with no subscore less than 95. 195. So I'll just share a link where you can see all the English requirements, what we accept, and what is the score for each that is needed.
I'm just popping our emails just in the chat. So if anyone wants to talk to us directly, you can send us some questions. We also have a generic inbox as well. If you just wanted to, that is our generic inbox, and then anybody will get that email there too. So Fernanda, it looks like you're going to be applying to Heartland. So the Heartland folks know that when you apply, you're gonna get an acceptance letter from them, and you're going to apply to Lakeland College for free this weekend. And then you're going to send us your educational documents and your acceptance letter from Heartland. And then as soon as you meet our academic requirements, we just have to make sure you meet those in partnership with that acceptance letter from Heartland, and you'd be able to receive a conditional letter from the college.
Are we going to share the presentation? Yes, we have recorded it and we'll share it with you guys.
Yeah. Well, if there's Cam's coming back in. If there's no other questions, feel free to contact us anytime. Today's pretty busy at the college, so we're going to be running around helping students on campus.
And actually, I'm also going to drop in a WhatsApp number where you can reach us.
Okay.
Just if that's more convenient.
Thanks, Chad. Okay. Well, thank you all very much for joining us today. It was really nice to kind of virtually see people. And I see a couple joined who were with us at the fair yesterday. So nice to see you at our session today too. So yeah, so if there's nothing else.
We hope to receive your application.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so everybody have a really great day. Thank you very much for joining us, and hope to see you here at Lakeland College very soon.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.